I have a friend who recently told me that he was going to quit his job because they weren't treating him right. And I thought, all right, okay. I mean, all right, they're not treating you well, so you're going to leave the job. Okay. We hear this I think this is a pretty common thing you hear these days. I think years ago, you probably didn't hear this as much, but you hear it a lot now. I'm not being treated right. I'm going somewhere else. So I was like, oh, okay, dude. And this guy's in his 30s. I'm like, what are you going to go do? And he said, quote unquote, I think I'm just going to do me for a while. And I was like, let me take my glasses off. It's like just face palm. Because what that means is I'm just not going to get a job for a while and basically do nothing. I'm going to, what do people say? Find myself. Well, dear Lord, this sounds like a recipe for disaster. Why? Well, listen, I've been through it. Okay. I've been in a similar position, but it's really interesting. I heard him say that and I was like, well, that's just not a good idea. And the old me, I would have just let it go. Been like, yeah, man, do you? Yeah, man. That job sucked. Yeah, man. They didn't treat you right. Yeah, man, you deserve to do what you want for a while. Yeah, man. But the new me, I'd like to think the wiser me, and usually wisdom comes from experiencing something personally and then going through it and being like, this isn't the right thing to do. I encouraged him, listen, man, you don't want to do that. You want to get a job ASAP and keep working, keep doing something, do anything, for crying out loud, do anything. Because, as the famous quote goes, idle hands are the devil's workshop. It's really, it's extremely true. And we see it a lot right now in our society. We see it so much. It's happening all the time that idle hands cause us. And what does that mean by idle? It means not doing anything productive. It doesn't mean the hands are just totally still. It means you're not doing anything productive with your hands. That's like, dude, get a phone out. Like, this is ultimate idle hands. Just scrolling on your phone. Like your fans, your hands, your hands are not idle at all. They're moving so much, but they're idle in the fact that they're not doing anything productive. And talk about the devil's workshop. I mean, there's so much potential inside of a phone, right? There's the potential to become a very influential, great person who could be a follower of Jesus and try to live out the life of Jesus, but also the opportunity for you to dive into every negative, dark thing that's ever existed and ruin your own life. And the power is in you, in your hands in that instance. And I really had to pause on this. I thought back to there's a movie from the 90s called Idle Hands, which I used to love that movie. This guy's hand gets cut off and it like comes to life. And then his severed hand starts killing people. And it's actually a great metaphor for what happens with your hand when you don't do anything productive with it. And I thought of that movie when he told me this, and I thought, man, like idle hands, like they become like these, if you don't have that hand doing something productive, it's going to do something worthless. If you're not intentional with your hands are going to do something worthless. And so I encouraged him. I was happy with myself because I saw growth in me that I encouraged him, dude, that's not a good idea. I wouldn't do that. I would get a job as soon as you can. Is he going to heed the information? He didn't reply back. So probably not. But it made a great idea for me to make this video because listen, in the Bible, it says, in the Living Bible translation, it says idle hands are the devil's workshop. Idle lips are his mouthpiece. Now, the other more literal version is a worthless man devises mischief, and in his lips there is a scorching fire. So listen to that. A worthless man is the same as idle hands. A worthless man has idle hands, has useless hands that aren't doing anything productive. So my encouragement to you is do something productive. And if you're not sure what to do, just do anything. Do something productive that will lead to the next thing, because God can't move until you move. God will do the things you can't do, but first he needs you to do the thing you can do. So I encourage you right now, if you have idle hands, do something, do anything, get moving. That's my inspiration, my wisdom for you today. I hope it helps.